97 seconds. Here we are again, once again.
The Gucci bandana. The Gucci man.
I wish I had a Gucci bandana. I'll bet they're expensive. I go to those websites once a year to remind me why I don't care about that stuff.
You don't have a Gucci bandana?
Yes.
Because it would cost too much?
Well, I do. I got one of those red ones from Walmart, and then I drew a G on it.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Oh, well.
That doesn't count.
Then we have nothing.
I learned about Gucci bandana from the Gucci man.
Oh, the guy with the ice cream on his face?
Yes.
That's scary.
As a matter of fact, the evil kid once gifted me a piggy bank that said Gucci bandana.
Oh.
On the side.
I think I sleep next to that piggy bank, but I'm not sure.
Yes.
I think I do.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
I'm
you do.
thinking of the right one. I'm like, I think I've seen that. That explains why that's there now.
Yeah.
Because I saw that the first time and I was like, that seems out of place. Now it makes sense.
The evil kid thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
Right. Here's a really weird one. So for a guy who makes, speaking of Gucci Mane, for a guy who makes music about killing people and doing drugs and all these other horrible crimes, why was it such a surprise that he put ice cream on his face and tattooed it?
And then it became the hotness.
Yeah, I don't understand. They were like, I can't believe what he's doing with his life. You know, when he goes to see his probation officer, he's going to be so mad. Like,
Who said that?
Everyone. That's my point. I'm like, that's what we're worried about today?
That he tattooed an ice cream cone on the side of his face? Who gives a fuck?
Right. Like, that's the big thing?
Hey.
I don't know if he's a real criminal. I'm saying, like, it just seems small. Like, Gucci Mane was already, like, at the top of the top. And people were like, you're ruining your life. I'm like, bro,
Where did he go?
Yeah, I don't think you guys have... Oh, where'd he go now?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to him before.
Yeah.
Is that your stomach or mine?
It might have been mine.
Oh, okay. So I didn't listen to him before, so I don't care where he went now.
Ah.
Again, that's what I know about him is he has an ice cream cone on his face. So good for you, bro. Like
Gucci bandana.
Yeah. He's literally a Gucci bandana with that thing on his face.
Anyway,
I love it.
Welcome to Boyz Podcast.
We're here every week.
97 seconds.
All the time.
Can't get rid of us.
We don't miss anything.
No, never.
We will always be here.
Well rested.
For you guys.
Oh, always.
We love all of you.
All of you, no matter what.
We want to take a moment and thank all of our fans.
Oh, for sure. Always.
Thank all of our people.
The folks that like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff.
That write us every day.
That's amazing.
Shout out to Sub 2. He wrote us today on a wonderful Lord's Day. Took the time to write us his feelings. We thank you, man.
Thank you.
We love you.
We appreciate
Don't forget to go on Patreon and sign up.
Yeah. Hit that $5 coffee subscription.
Yep.
Again, if we get 40 of those suckers, you're going to get an entire episode
of elevator music
that we've constructed ourselves.
Right.
It'll be amazing.
Don't be mad, get glad. Shout out to my favorite trash can bags. Let's move on.
I heard some wild stuff about this this new DJ coming out, DJ Blix. I heard some good stuff about
big videos, big music,
big videos.
I think he's one of those genre hopper guys.
I don't know.
Gets famous in one genre, now he's going to another.
Going to another.
He's like buddies with Skrillex.
Oh,
maybe.
I
don't know.
There's a lot of lore. If you don't believe us, you can go out there and track down this DJ Blix.
The shows are phenomenal. So if you haven't been,
you missed out.
Yeah, we know there's a lot of you. Anyways. Got a lot coming.
I did get a comment. Somebody said they were dead as fuck after listening to your story about Basketball Rain Man.
Oh, man. Are we calling him that? I thought we weren't allowed to say that. Are we not allowed to say Rain Man either?
Well, you're the one.
He is a Rain Man, though, isn't he?
When he comes to basketball, apparently.
It is. Oh, I did say that. I mean, he is. I got to call it like it is. It's like a fucking Basketball Rain Man. I was like, how many 2-pointers do you see? I see so many. Like, oh,
and then he would
away with you, my friend. Let the breeze carry you.
And then he would just go out and do it.
Right.
Just school everybody.
I hope somewhere he's fucking famous.
Street balling.
Dude, that guy could be in the NBA and I wouldn't even fucking know. That's how little I know about sports, so, or care. Like, they could literally be talking, like, he could be fucking LeBron for all we know. you know, and they'd be like, well,
you were kicking it with LeBron when you were young and
maybe.
didn't even know it?
Fuck, I don't know. I have no idea. These days, anybody could be anybody. It's like we're all spies and no-face people from that show. So it's like surprises.
Surprises.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's like a famous football coach somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea.
Did he go from basketball Rain Man to famous football coach?
I have no idea.
But it's possible.
We don't know.
It's possible.
It could be. Listen, man. This is a new era of episode.
It is.
It is.
Explain.
Well, let's talk about it. So I'm at this party this weekend. I'm at this famous farm. We call it the Honey Farm.
The Honey Farm.
Know a lot of people that go through. It's
Okay.
important people, right?
Important folks.
A lot of stuff. A lot of secret stuff goes on down there. No government stuff. But here we are. I'm inside. I'm hanging out with some of my four-legged friends. I'm doing a little cleaning after we've had our party. I walk outside and there's 20 people standing, staring at the sky.
Oh, yes.
Bro.
Yes, I totally forgot about this.
It took like milliseconds. Now, I know we're dumb. I know we're slow. I know we've had a little to drink. I know number two's angry because we don't understand what's happening. But when you've seen movie scenes your whole life of people just staring at the fucking sky, listen.
You stare at the sky to figure out what the fuck's
You
going
know
on.
exactly what's happening. I don't need to look up to know that something is amuck.
Something
20
is amiss.
people at a party are just staring at the fucking
and
sky.
pointing.
Right.
And pointing.
So we walk out. I fucking look and I'm already freaked out because I'm like, whatever I'm going to look up at's not going to be good in the milliseconds it took me, right? And I look up and I almost didn't know what we were looking at until I started seeing the stars move.
Right.
In sequence.
Yes.
It turned out they weren't stars.
They were not stars.
Apparently
and they weren't UAPs.
Right. Apparently one of the Patreons at the party was nice enough to inform us that apparently they're Daddy Elon's satellites.
Right. And there was like 150 of them in a straight row.
Now, you saw all 150.
Yeah.
I only saw like 30.
Yeah, and it was probably more than that. That's just what I happened to catch.
Jesus. I counted. Like the minute I saw it moving in sequence in a line, I started counting because it was going behind the cloud line.
Right. And they were in a straight line and they were all moving in the same direction.
Perfectly just
moving in a line. It was the weirdest fucking thing. I heard it's even better with zero light pollution or cloud cover.
No.
Like you could see them all just rotating around the earth in sequence.
Gosh. Willy, milly, nilly. Listen, how much, Daddy Elon, for me to get Boyz podcast typed in the sky?
I want you to reorient all of your satellites to spell Boyz podcast. That's a good question.
Right. I would like to be the first.
Millions upon millions.
Well,
I think make all the adjustments.
I think it should be $1 for us because we came up with the idea.
Oh.
Night sky writing.
Night sky writing. I like this.
We gotta have a better name than that, but I like where it's going.
Yeah.
We'll get it. Y'all can have that idea. And here's the thing, y'all can have that idea because me and Joe Skelly know you ain't gonna do anything with it. Hold it, keep it, caress it, love it. Take it to bed at night and think about it.
You can even email Daddy Elon and tell us what he says.
Right.
Now, here's the
when he steals your idea.
Here's the question. Was the Patreon correct?
Was
that really Daddy Elon's Starlink satellite?
That Patreon. I thought you meant our Patreon. Like, are we making stuff that their moms love? I was like, yeah, their moms love us. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, off the moms and the MILFs. Was she... I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It is enough for me that I'm like, I don't care anymore. Whatever you say, I'm going to believe now.
Or
even if I don't see
UAPs?
I don't care.
Or what if it's what if it's Space Force?
Don't care.
And they actually have a real space fleet.
I don't care.
As the hacker alleged that when he hacked NASA and released all that data and that dump, that the United States has a star fleet.
I just looked over there for the timer. I don't care. From now on, I believe it. Necropants, real. Trolls in Netherlands, real. Right. Ghosts in that Virginia bar, real.
Oh, all of it. All of it.
What else we got? Name them. Put them on the table.
E.T.
Real.
Talking ventriloquists.
Scully and Mulder, real. Freaky dolls that walk around at night, real.
Real as fuck.
Creepy Brewhob witches on the rooftops, real.
Oh.
I mean, I already knew those ones were real, but let's just move on with that. Scary quinceañeras with knives in L.A., real.
Right.
You know, like, it's real.
All of it.
We're done. I don't even care anymore. We're like a news channel.
We need to document it.
Nope. The fuck we do. Nope. Bro, you don't want that shit burned into your brain? You want your brain to end up like Sub 2?
No.
Look at Sub 2.
Who's Sub 2?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Sub 2's not here. Sub 2's just busy writing us evil fucking emails. He's all messed up.
No, listen.
No. Listen, Sub 2's been sniffing Red Mercury. Just leave my man's alone. He's part of the team. We said that we let anybody come here, enjoy the podcast.
That's right.
We're here for you.
Anybody.
But if you drink Red Mercury when we're not looking,
we're not responsible.
No.
Allegedly, it's not real.
Grizzly milk?
Grizzly.
Okay, come on. Listen, Grizzly milk is real and we know it.
I'm not talking about Grizzly milk. I'm talking about the Red Mercury.
Psycho honey?
Oh, yeah. For $100 a jar.
Bro. We're only 10 minutes into this podcast and people's brains, people are pulling over right now on the side of New York streets to take a break.
To understand what we're talking about.
Right.
Listen.
And we haven't even touched the bad guys. We're not even touching. I mean, we touched a little bit on Lex Luthor, but Daddy Elon's not Lex Luthor. Daddy Elon is somebody else. I haven't figured out who he is yet, but we'll figure it out later. He might be Dr. Octo.
Oh.
No.
No. But again, so if Red Mercury is not real, then why are people being arrested and charged with terrorist acts for attempting to purchase it?
Are we going right into that? Are we still on Starfleet Division 10,000 fucking Star Trek, Captain Picard, fucking Reading Rainbow, fucking whatever?
We'll go back to the Starfleet.
Bro.
That was wild as fuck.
I've never fuck.
Listen, I've seen a lot of things in the sky at night, to include a UAP, but I've never seen anything like that.
I've seen all kinds of wild shit in my life.
And here's the crazy thing. As we're all bewildered, the Patreon's like, that's no big deal.
Right. How many had she had to drink? We don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the sexy mama raising the mayor. Shout out to the mayor. But I don't care. What else can you say right now? It doesn't matter anymore, bro. Listen, we've talked about this in other podcasts and other blankets of our lives or whatever. We've talked about, and previously in the podcast, okay? We've talked about the human brain will bend at the sight of things that it does not understand, and it can possibly break. You are witnessing something that you have no control over. My mans could load A-bombs up in that bitch all day and drop them and make it rain like it's fucking Kobe in a fucking Call of Duty game with grenades, and the evil kid is there fucking screaming that you're going to take it anyways. There's not a fucking thing you could do about it. My man has global influence.
That's it.
Global. Right. You could talk. How the fuck is nobody talking about this? And I saw the post today about it. Oh, I saw the satellites move. Bro, who cares about the fact that he's got those in the sky right now? Let's talk about the fact that...
Did you know that as many as you saw, like there's 50 of them were destroyed in a solar storm?
Oh, sure.
He was doing a massive launch, and allegedly he went to deploy all these things, and like 50 of them got destroyed.
Right. It's because he's getting ready to jumpstart the sun.
The sun's already working. It doesn't need a jump start.
You don't know that. They might. Didn't you see that movie called The Sun, where they had to go jumpstart the sun? So they sent a fucking 10 billion payload up to it because it was dying.
No, I've never seen it.
You've really never seen that movie? Dude, you would love that movie.
Oh,
that's like a Christopher Nolan movie, like a big production, real, actual.
Really? Is it better than Miami Vice, the original TV series?
Come on. You're pulling at my heartstrings. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It's hard to believe.
Put me in an awkward place.
I did.
Between good cinema and what I love. So it's good cinema. Let's leave it at that. It's not Pig.
Okay.
It could be Pig. No, it couldn't.
It
couldn't be Pig.
No, it could.
But I can't believe you've never seen it. I really can't believe it.
I've never seen it.
You need to put it on the system.
All right, I'll put it on the system. But listen, I can't believe I've never seen this phenomenon before.
The Red Mercury? Or
No, I'm talking about the belt of satellites moving in sequence around the globe.
This is why this is our moment. This is our moment. Because we didn't even know about it.
Listen, if you've seen this thing, not just us, but if you have seen it as
not on IG, not on Instagram, not on Facebook.
Yeah.
Fucking were you standing outside on a barbecue, on a family barbecue, watching this motherfucker play with his toys?
Or you're standing on the beach somewhere or out in the middle of the desert.
Hold on.
If you've seen this.
My man said we should go to
the show.
They sold you a bill of goods, though. That's what I'm losing my mind about.
Who did?
Everyone. They told you to go to college, get a job, have a kid, whatever. And somebody didn't tell this motherfucker, and he's over here launching satellites into space.
Oh, on his own dime.
Not one dick rocket.
Not one dick rocket.
We're talking about
hundreds of satellites.
Okay, so we missed something.
Oh,
all I've been thinking about is how I can steal man's satellites. Now, again, not possible. So we need to figure something else out.
Get a Starlink and see if you can connect with Starlink to the satellite and then hack the satellite.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm going to hack them with our Flipper Zero. Click. Yeah. Got me a rolling code.
Listen,
click.
If you could hack Daddy Elon's Starlink satellite with a Flipper Zero, then they aren't worth the shit they're made of. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. What about
he's so advanced? No, hold on. Hold on. In the words of the original Reaper. The more advanced technology becomes, the more susceptible it is to
falling apart.
No. Less technology.
It's bad.
Right? Like, oh yeah, we have these cameras that, we could see this and this and that. Yeah, that's great. Can you see through paint?
Right. Oh, right. Exactly.
The more tech you have, the more susceptible it is to not tech.
Well, you remember that guy who said that he's able to fucking rearrange flight traffic control from his Flipper Zero?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's somebody.
Listen,
if Lex Luthor from fucking Indonesia, Africa, wherever the fuck he's from, can figure out how to get rockets out of America's ass and put them in the sky, somebody else can figure out how to fuck it up. That's all I'm saying. It's not us today. We're sitting on the sidelines. We're waiting. Where is Daddy Elon's nemesis? And don't tell me it's Dick Rocket Boy.
Oh, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is not.
Oh.
Maybe we're giving him a hard time. Is there a reason we don't like him?
Yes.
Why? Because his rocket looks like a dick?
No, because he's a prick.
He did start in the garage, like allegedly the way Jobs did, selling. Right. Hey, listen, I was in college when he was selling books, and people were like, "You ever been to Amazon? Get your books 1/3 of the price." I was like, "No, I didn't know we need books." But okay,
maybe that's why you didn't do so.
Let me borrow yours, sweetheart. Right.
Meanwhile, you're in the library photocopying.
Yeah, I mostly kept my library books, but yeah, no, I just where's his nemesis? Is it Batman?
Do you still have, I bet the
Are you about to ask me how many textbooks I have? Because you shouldn't.
No, what I'm saying is I bet the interest is compounding.
Oh.
On your library funds.
Oh, bro.
Do you just be better off to just randomly just drop off all those books, and maybe they'll forgive all the fines if they get the books back. But here's the sad thing is those books are not even being used anymore.
Yeah.
They're 12 generations behind.
Yeah. I'd be concerned if it was under my name. Like, fuck.
Hey, I need you to go check out these books for me.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Nah, you could just take people's cards. Kids don't care about that. It's just easy to, when you were a kid. Yeah,
that's terrible.
Listen, man, we all got to make money somehow.
Somehow.
Some of us didn't have a garage with eBay to sell college books on. Some of us just had to sell them out of a backpack. We're trying to get to Dick Rocket status here, though.
I gotcha.
Listen, if you're just tuning in, this is a new show, Boyz Podcast. We bring you everything that's fucked up in the world that's true, because all of it's true.
Or, just funny things.
Here, okay, I'm gonna blow your mind. You ready? Ready, right?
Is it Boeing? How Boeing designed a plasma force field for airplanes?
No.
Okay,
but that is a thing, probably. No. So listen,
it's not that.
No. Hold on. I fucking got this. I can explain this with words and grammar.
Okay.
So if this is how we conclude this as our show now, we're going to need a slogan, right?
Right.
If you take Mans over here off to the side, even if it's not us, and he says, I've shaken hands with Bigfoot, it has to be true. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Mans believes it.
Okay.
And who are we to tell him that it's not true? After we've just seen Daddy Elon throw rockets into space.
Listen, I'm not denying it what anybody sees.
I'm not denying it anymore.
Because those people probably believe
I've never
thing they actually have seen.
No, listen, I've never denied what people see. I've definitely denied what people heard. Like, oh, I heard this. Well, I heard a lot of shit, you know? But now, no, I don't care.
You're a believer.
Dude, some random fucking dude that's connected to PayPal is moving rockets upstairs and changing it like it's a fucking kiosk at a gas station, bro. Does nobody see this?
That my man has influence.
I don't care what the fuck he has. Necropants.
Real.
Trolls under the Netherlands bridges.
Real.
The Bruja.
All that real.
Bro, we ain't even like we
the
can
fact
say
that
it.
Aliens don't want to hang around because of all the ghosts.
Real. The fact that aliens don't want to come here because we're dumb. Real. The fact that aliens probably come here to die to watch TV. Real. They're like, oh, you're going to die anyways. You're in the last 30 years of your life. You may as well go down to Earth and catch up on television. Somewhere there's an alien culture that when you fucking die, like hospice is the Earth.
Earth is hospice.
And they fucking send you here, right? And they're like, listen, motherfucker,
go to Florida.
No.
Enjoy the weather.
God, geez, no. They send them down here.
So is that why the weather dominators creating all the hurricanes to hit Florida is to get rid of all the aliens in hospice?
We're going to talk about that too. No. They send them down here. They send them down here to a hospice and an old people home, just like we do, right? Into a skinwalker body.
Okay.
And they let them watch Robin Williams movies until they're done.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
That's the game, baby. They're on some patch. They're on some Mrs. Doubtfire. Right? In the midsection, like they're like, oh, I got like 5 years left, right? It's 2.5 years. It's fucking Jumanji time. Roll the dice. And then they spend a year in between movies of Robin Williams running around looking for Jumanji dice and shit.
All right. So here's my next question then. In the old folks' home where they're in their skinwalker bodies, who's the man in the top hat that everybody keeps seeing?
The liaison between the humans and the aliens.
Oh.
That's why he's always there.
But nobody else could see them except for certain people.
Right. Well, once you're old as a human, the aliens will let you if you're the homie.
Oh,
that's like a Narnia thing. You can only come in if you're good to go. If you want to get real technical, it's like a room of requirement thing from Harry Potter if you're a younger generation tuning in today.
Oh.
Welcome to the podcast where we give you everything that's real.
I like it. You seem to have a lot of information.
Well, you know what? When there's no more filters and no more screening, look, we don't need fact checkers. Where we're going, we don't need fact checkers. Listen, we've fired them all.
You've seen it firsthand.
Right. And they didn't even get fired, okay? They've just been what's the word when you reallocate resources to another part of the company? I don't even know.
Just make moves.
Yeah.
Making moves.
All right, well, we're not officials. What do we know? What do we know about dick rockets and fucking skywriting, huh? We just came up with the idea, Daddy Elon. Why don't you take our shit?
Daddy Elon should hire us.
Right.
Like,
we know people. Brazen Rogues, know them.
Know them.
DJ Blix, know them. Some other people we're not going to mention, know them.
Yep. We got people looking for amber geese.
Right. We have a fucking entire one-man captain. Nobody's heard of that. Nobody's heard from that motherfucker. Like, bro, he could be dead right now. But he's got our amber geese. But listen, if Mans is dead somewhere, you know he's got a trunk full of it.
Well, then we have to go on a search.
We don't
search for animal chin.
We don't know. I'm saying hypothetically.
Okay, hypothetically.
He's not. We know he's not. We heard from like 3 weeks ago.
I don't think he'll double cross us.
No. That's what I'm saying.
There's no amber geese double cross.
If some killer whale is taking him out, you know he's got our trunk attached to him is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So we need to hunt killer
fucking
whales.
Ahab's out there trying to Do God knows what.
So we got to hunt killer whales to cut them open to see if we can find old boy with our trunk full of amber geese.
That is fucking dark.
That
went sideways fast.
I'm asking.
Bro, I don't think we can hunt those.
I think that's
You got illegal. RPGs? Because that's about as close as I'd get to them.
I think that's illegal.
Oh. Either way, if we're doing it, I'm going to need RPGs. Lots of them. Just because I'm not coming down from anything. Pop, 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 pop.
Now listen.
Is he in there? No. Do you see anything floating? No. Let's move the fuck on.
Find the next one.
Get sub 2 to clean that shit up. Let's go. Kenobi, round him up. Shout out to Kenobi. Shout out to Butters. God. Some of them day one fools.
Nigel, we miss you.
Right. Where are you,
Mr. Yingling?
Mr. Yingling is lost in the Yingling factory.
But he said he's coming back.
He can't find his way out of the factory.
He just told me.
He's stuck.
He just told me he's coming back.
He's stuck.
He's been chasing the paper.
He's been partying. That's code. That's Mr. Yingling generation code for I've been out in the Lambo on the boats.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat, bitch.
I'm on a boat. Yeah. We're in trouble.
Yes.
We're in trouble.
We are.
Listen, we're still trying to get some Godzilla soup.
Oh, did you I just watched a whole thing about, was it Buzz Aldrin? Who's the guy that walked on the moon? The first guy.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Neil Armstrong?
Neil Armstrong.
Yeah.
Like, he was saying that he's been lying the whole time, and there's stuff on the moon that the American public needs to be aware of.
Oh, yeah. Every fucking 10 astronauts that come down do that. You're the one that told me that.
Yeah, and he was like, I've been lying.
Recently? Is he about to die? That's why. He's smart.
In like over the last 5 years.
My man.
He's been like, I've been lying the whole time.
My man's played
There's
the
structures
game.
on the moon. We've seen things on the moon that we can't explain. Here's some weird file footage.
Oh, he had footage?
Yeah.
What did he get it with his GoCam from 1970? I don't understand. This is a GoCam pre-generation?
You know, he was the first person to take a selfie.
Ever?
And he took it on the moon. You can Google that.
I will not. We can't trust Google now. It's operated by Daddy Elon and Dick Rocket Guy.
No, Daddy Elon don't run Google.
You don't know that. We know nothing. I know I saw a man from Africa who makes shitty-looking cars that burn people to death, flying rockets around the sky like they're fucking kites, guy. And I don't care what anybody says. You can dumb it up with grammar, lingo, business, money. You can add all the fillers and brands in the world, my man. But what fucking just happened is we watched a guy from Africa who's involved with PayPal, who doesn't have a fucking degree, flying fucking spaceships and satellites around our fucking pad.
Yes, we did.
I don't care about anything that's going on in the world anymore. They can keep all their necro pants. They can do whatever the fuck they want. We can be sitting here with sub 2 forever. Forever. This is our safe spot now. This is our safe spot.
Studio.
I don't want any fucking Godzilla soup in this bitch.
No ball pythons. We've no pit vipers. Nope. Like the rules still apply,
bro.
No animals that can kill you in the fucking studio.
No crack cocaine. No drugs. No.
What about Machete Man?
I mean, I'd allow him to come. He let you live.
He did.
Right. What's he going to do to us? He ain't going to do anything to us.
I'm telling you.
He had the opportunity.
My man was like Gabriel the Archangel. He came down to warn us. Get off the fucking mountain.
You heard banjos and insects, though, when he showed up. We were like,
no, maybe Gabriel doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's keep going.
Bro.
And then the wind picked up.
Mans was a cultured killer.
Then the rain started coming in. We were like, best get off this mountain.
He said, get off the mountain.
Yes. Get off the mountain.
Post saying, what was it that he said about the water, too? He told you guys something about water. Something about, like, you can't get water there now or something. He was like,
y'all boys camping up here? I was like, first of all, he appeared out of nowhere.
Right.
And we're like, yeah, what was the giveaway? These giant backpacks that we have?
That we're lugging around?
And he was like, I hope y'all got water. And we're like, we got plenty of water. He goes, oh, the spring's dried up. There's been no water up here for months. And we're like, that's not a good sign, because we had planned to filter and replenish our water.
As you were moving.
Yeah, we didn't know we needed like 6 days worth of water to make this adventure.
Right.
And then, yeah, he saved us. Get off the mountain.
Bro.
We're like, okay. And that was before, by the way, that was before we were being stalked either by Bigfoot or Panther. We're not sure which.
It was both.
Or both.
They're sitting there rolling the fucking Jumanji dice with Robin Williams trying to figure out which one of you they get to eat and shit, homie. That's what happened there. And some aliens off to the side eating popcorn watching.
I don't know.
This is my first human eating interaction ever. Right. They told us not to get involved because it freaks the animals and the people out.
Is that what it is?
Bro.
Gotcha.
Wild Daddy Elon films it.
Wild Daddy Elon films it. And you know, the craziest part was we weren't in a national park because I don't do national parks after I discovered hundreds of people disappear in national parks every year.
Oh, all the time.
All the time.
Dude, there has
As a matter of fact, they've written books about it.
I was just going to say, have you ever read that book written by that one guy who lived in a national park and talks about the internal communities of that?
It wasn't the guy who did Investigation 411 or whatever it was about all the missing people in all the national parks.
No. It wasn't crime driven. It was more
this
like...
wasn't crime driven either. This guy's a retired homicide detective. And he was
sounds crime related.
But he was like, dude, all these people like national woodsmen who've been woodsmen their whole lives, 30 years out in the woods, hunting, camping, fishing,
Narnia.
Fucking disappearing without a sign.
They're going to the underground fucking forest.
Oh,
think about it.
I've heard some other crazy stories, but
come on, bro. If you were that person, you're looking for your Mecca, you end up falling into
the hollow earth.
the perfect place. Would you leave? Everyone saw the Leonardo DiCaprio movie, The Beach. Okay, those people didn't want to leave at all.
No,
they were all messed up. And every time they left and came back, they were even more fucked up.
Right.
So everybody knows not to come back.
It is a Narnia thing. They're
just disappearing, right? Think about
without a trace. And it happened, and what the guy showed is it happens in clusters in certain areas of these parks.
Oh, no. Right. You know what that is? That's just new skinwalkers need inventory.
Yeah, well, that's what he was like. There's no explanation. They don't find bodies. They don't find equipment. They don't find rifles.
Maybe.
He was like, if it was a bear that killed somebody, the bear wouldn't drag off the dude's rifle.
Listen.
Right?
Yeah. No, 110%. 110%.
They're like,
that bear doesn't give a fuck about your crappy $600 rifle.
Where the ripped up clothes, right. where the rifles, where's the fishing equipment.
So imagine Bigfoot invites you to dinner.
And never lets you go.
Or offers you to stay and tells you that resources are just abundant and you can chill and do whatever you want. Everyone's healthier.
And you would just give up your family for that?
If they told you it was a fountain of youth, wouldn't you?
Oh, that's not... There you go.
There it is.
There it is.
Healthier lifestyle. No more buzzing. No more bullshit. No more satellites moving around in the sky.
No more having to worry about updating your Twitter.
Nope.
Your Gram.
Nope.
Your Facebooks. Nothing.
Just perfect world. Or they're eating and somewhere Bigfoot has a very nice rifle collection. One of the two.
But you know he's shitty at rifle maintenance, so they're all rusty.
Ooh. Well, the hair clogs him constantly. His hair's always getting in there. You can't figure it out. And they're too small.
And you're like,
imagine trying to shoot a gun that was a toothpick.
You're like, listen, bro. I'm constantly covered in your hair, and I don't have, what are those lint roll? I don't have a lint roller here.
Right.
You're always fucking my gear up. That would get annoying.
I'd go back to a hatchet too. Little rock sling or something.
Yeah. At that point in time, do you gather up the Bigfoot hair and make a bed and sleep on it? Like a horsehair mattress?
Ooh. We're not going to talk about what people are doing with horsehair mattresses now.
But it probably stinks. It probably stinks.
Dude.
You know, I told you.
Do those people care?
I told you how to fix the problem with Bigfoot. You want to meet Bigfoot, this is what you do. You leave a fucking bottle of Pert and some snacks out in the middle of the woods.
Like a bottle of Percocet?
No, Pert.
Oh, Pert. Gotcha.
The shampoo body wash stuff.
Oh, right.
Right, because he doesn't want to hang around people who's self-conscious. He knows he fucking stinks.
That's true. We have talked about this.
Right? So give my man something to clean himself up with and some snacks, and he'll want to be your friend.
Right.
And then maybe he'll come back out and hang out with you.
And you heard it here. How to solve the Bigfoot crisis, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boyz podcast. We want to thank all of our listeners. We love all of you.
Don't forget fucking Survivor Man did a 6-part episode series on tracking down Bigfoot.
Just don't drink your own urine.
Oh, that's the other guy.
Well,
that's the Bear Grylls.
We got to cover the board.
Bear Grylls has a fetish. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Oh.
In every single episode of that show, that man is somehow putting urine on a rag on his face or carrying it in a snake skin around his neck. Doing something.
We're covering the whole spectrum.
All right.
We got to make sure.
Yeah, got it.
Go subscribe. Leave us a 5-star rating.
Hey, give us a review. Tell your friend's mom about us.
Tell them how amazing we are.
And that they've been missing out their whole lives. And that they should quite possibly go to our Patreon, buy us a cup of coffee so they can hear that entire episode of Elevator Music that we make ourselves.
Shout out, boys.